Hey everybody, Andrew Irvine here. Thought I'd share a little bit today with you about some history of the Warwick company. I recently started working with those guys, and over the last couple of years I've made pretty darn good friends with Hans-Peter Wilfer, the company owner, and we're getting some real cool things going. And so I thought I'd just share a little bit about what I've come to know about Warwick. And I know that in 1982, Hans-Peter Wilfer started Warwick, and Hans-Peter, or HP as we call him, is the son of Fred Wilfer. And Fred Wilfer was a instrument manufacturing mogul who started the Framus company, and roughly in the mid-40s, and that company became very prominent throughout the world up until 1977. So following in his father's footsteps, Hans-Peter started the Warwick company and became interested and got involved in instrument manufacturing. And early on in the Warwick years, people like John Entwistle and Jack Bruce, and he created basses, some of these beautiful basses for many of the world's top players, and continues to do so. One thing about Framus and Warwick is that as time went on, Hans-Peter would reacquire Framus and relaunch Framus. So now Warwick, Framus are both in action and manufacturing some of the greatest instruments in the world. And Framus making super boutique high-end guitars and amplifiers, and Warwick making basses and great bass amps. So you know, they've done some amazing things with their manufacturing, and really they've managed to create a manufacturing process of their instruments that's the highest quality available, period. All the materials that they use, all the craftsmen that build the instruments, and all the components and everything that go into them, and the actual process of manufacturing is the best that there is. And that's one of the things about HP at Hans-Peter that really blows my mind, is he's so committed to his company. He's reinvested every single dime that he's made back into Warwick and now into Framus, and he's a humble guy, and he's really driven and loves his company, and his instruments and his commitment really shows in the quality that he's been able to make consistent in the instruments. Now, along the way, being a really savvy business man and great manufacturing mind, he also launched the Warwick Rock Gear line, which is a whole bunch of accessory type products that are manufactured in China. Everything from hardware cases to guitar stands to gig bags, and you name it. That's also another form of part of the Warwick company. So it's just an amazing story. You know, one guy starts it and makes a commitment and a dedication to it, and then just follows through step by step with little steps, and that really resonates with me because you know, I just have a lot of admiration for anyone that can do that and stay true to their dreams. And there's 67 people that work with Warwick at the headquarters in Germany, a few people in the United States, and 20 or so in China. And that's everybody that is the company. And you know, from my experience so far, everybody really digs working for Warwick, and with good reason. It's a great company, and they make some amazing instruments. And you owe it to yourself to check them out, and go to the website, which is www.warwick.de, and just browse around and just check out the custom shop part of the website, and you'll see what they're capable of in terms of the manufacturing, when I talk about manufacturing musical instruments and building custom instruments, the processes that they use for everything from first of all, the materials, the quality of the wood, the quality of the fret wire and the brass, the material that's used for the hardware, and the application of the various finishes. You know, they have some finishes now that are like a mirror, you know, like a flawless mirror, and there's nobody that can even come close to that quality of applying finishes. And so, you know, it just blows my mind to see how much effort and commitment and pride they put into the process of making the instruments. And the other, you know, side to all this is that is within the family of people that are making all these instruments happen is the administrative side and the customer service and everything that goes along with it. You know, if you purchase an instrument from Warwick, first of all, they can build you your dream instrument. If there's anything that you can imagine, they can build it. They have the materials. There's 20, 30 different kinds of wood to choose in various different combinations for the neck, fingerboard, you know, a through body type of construction. You know, you can pick all the woods that you want and all the components that you want, and they will build it and you know, provide you with all the customer service and everything that goes along with it. And so I just encourage you to check out Warwick and check out the website and get involved in the there's some great forums for people to chat about their instruments, or you know, you could just hey, I'm thinking about getting a Warwick bass, you know, and just throw that out into the forum, and all kinds of stuff will you know, you can gain a lot of insight and information by getting involved in that forum. And you know, the other really amazing thing that's happened in recent years at Warwick is Jonas Hellborg joined forces with Hans-Peter Wilfer, and they've created the Hellborg bass system, which is arguably the highest quality bass amplifier that's ever been made. And it, you know, it's a complex rig, but to summarize, it's a preamp, a power amp, and various different cabinets. The preamp is completely audiophile, filled with super high-end transformers and the types of things that you would find like in a Neve recording console or super high-end recording console. Audiophile quality preamp, tons of headroom, zero noise, and the highest quality components in the preamp, and an ultra flexible EQ section. And then again, a super hi-fi power amp that comes in various different power ratings and bridgeable options, and then a series of speaker cabinets that use a coaxial design for the speaker. So there's two sources of sound. The high-end frequency sound and the low-end frequency sound are coming out of the same speaker with a dual coil. And these cabinets are extremely focused, and if you've ever done any recording or if you worked in a studio environment, and you know, the big Uri speakers that are in the monitoring speakers, these bass cabinets feel and sound have the audio fidelity of the highest quality studio monitors. So essentially, the bass rig is like playing through a channel on a mixing console through a super hi-fi amplifier into studio monitors, and that's your rig on stage. And there's nobody that's even coming close to that. Nobody that's even coming close to a rig that's that killer. So you know, Jonas Hellborg rig, and now of course he's with the company, and there's a signature series Jonas Hellborg bass, which is beautiful, and the roster of amazing talented bass players from all around the world is growing all the time, and people like Bootsy Collins and T.M. Stevens and Norwood Fisher, Steve Bailey, Lee Sklar. I mean, this is just to name a few. Divinity Rocks. You know, the list goes on and on and on of the world's most accomplished bass players choosing to play Warwick instruments. So the reason they're playing, they have good reason for playing them, and a lot of the reasons I just mentioned. You know, I think that's why people are drawn to the company and to Hans-Peter himself, because he's a cool dude. So that's what I got for you, a little bit of history on Warwick, and just, you know, again, I just encourage you to check out the website and keep coming back to this page, because I've got a few videos up here now that you guys might have had the opportunity to check out, lessons and stuff, and I got a whole bunch more coming. I got stuff coming up. I'm going to do this thing on arpeggios, and I'm going to do a thing on some chromatic exercises, and some more stuff on slapping, and some stuff on the triplets, and I've been getting a lot of cool questions and feedback on this site, so I'm going to answer some of those questions and put up some more lessons in the coming weeks. I'm getting ready to go out on the road for a couple weeks, but when I get back, I'm going to put up 3 or 4 more new lessons. So keep coming back, and thanks a lot. And check out the Warwick website. Rock on.